What's up, everybody? You're locked into Hoops in 5, the quick hit playoff rundown where we get you caught up on last night's NBA action in, you guessed it, about 5 minutes. We had 3-game SIXS on the slate. 2 teams fought off elimination and dragged it to Game 7, and 1 squad slammed the door and advanced. Let's jump right in.
It honestly felt like 3 totally different kinds of games, too. One was a grind, one was a statement, and one was pure chaos at the end.
Let's start in Detroit. Pistons versus Magic, Game 6, and the Pistons pull it off, 93-79. And the headline is simple: Detroit wasn't ready to go home.
They looked wobbly early, though. Like, for a bit, it felt like Orlando had them exactly where they wanted them.
Yeah, Detroit trailed early, but then the second half happened and it was a complete flip. The Pistons come out of halftime like a different team and just start stacking stops. Cade Cunningham was the engine, 32 points, 10 rebounds. Just owned the game when it mattered.
And Tobias Harris showed up, too. That's a big deal because when Cade is rolling, you still need that second guy who can make shots and settle things down. Harris gives them 22 and 10, and suddenly Orlando's margin for error is gone.
For the Magic, Paolo Banchero and Desmond Bane each finished with 17, but the bigger story is the offense drying up late. It wasn't even one thing, it was just possessions that went nowhere. Misses, tough looks, and Detroit feeding off it.
That's the scary part for Orlando heading into Game 7. When the other team starts turning defense into momentum, you can feel the floor tilt. Detroit's confidence is sky high right now.
Exactly. The takeaway: huge comeback, major momentum swing, and now it's a clean slate in Game 7. Winner takes the series, no do-overs. Alright, next one, Lakers and Rockets, Game 6 in LA, and the Lakers end it themselves. No Game 7. Lakers win 98-78, and they take the series, 4-2.
This was the grown-up win. Like, the score isn't flashy, but it felt like the Lakers controlled the temperature the entire night.
That's a perfect way to put it. LeBron James led the way with 28 points, plus 7 boards and 8 assists. You could tell he wanted to make sure this didn't turn into a toss-up in a Game 7.
And help showed up. Rui Hachimura with 21, Austin Reeves with 15. Not a huge spread, but enough steady scoring to go with the defense.
Because Houston just couldn't buy a fence. They shot 35% from the field, and it felt like every decent look was followed by 2 or 3 rough possessions.
And that's where playoff experience matters. The Lakers didn't mess around. They defended, they executed, and they basically said, we're not letting this series turn into something weird.
So the big takeaway there, LA handled business with defense and composure, and now they're moving on. Now let's get to the wild one. Cavaliers versus Raptors, Game 6 in Toronto, and we needed overtime to separate them. Raptors win 112-110, and that forces a Game 7.
This game had that restless energy the whole time, like you just knew it wouldn't end cleanly.
Back and forth all night, big shots, big responses. Evan Mobley was huge for Cleveland, 26 points and 14 rebounds. He did his job, and then some.
But Toronto survives. And it comes down to the moment everyone's going to be replaying. The buzzer, the shot, the absolute disbelief.
R.J. Barrett drills the game-winning 3 at the buzzer in overtime. I mean, that's the stuff you script as a kid, and it still feels unrealistic when it happens in a playoff game. Season on the line, and he hits it.
That's a legacy-type shot. Not like career legacy, but playoff series legacy. You don't forget those. And now the series turns into a 1-game showdown.
Takeaway: Toronto gets a clutch moment that